Hi guys, it's Joyce and I am showing you guys my paycheck to paycheck budgeting spreadsheet that hubby and I use every month to keep track of our spending and of our income. So before I continue, I just want to let you know that I'm so insecure when it comes to videos, so bear with me. I am going to say so and a lot. But I just want to make sure that you guys understand how this spreadsheet works and how you can use this spreadsheet with your budget binder. And as you can see, it's color coordinated just like the budget binder. And if you don't have our budget binder, it's a great tool that hubby and I use to keep track of our budget each month. So I just want to go over how we use the spreadsheet and how you can use the spreadsheet yourself. On the paycheck, we normally give the paycheck a name. Just to keep track, and if you want to be funny, you can have funny names to it, but for the sake of this video, I am going to type Joyce for my paycheck, SAC number 1 for SAC's first paycheck, and SAC number 2 for SAC's second paycheck. On the budgeted, I am going to say that for my paycheck for this month, it's going to be $1,000. For SAC's first paycheck, it's going to be $1,500. For SAC's second paycheck, it's going to be $1,600. So this is the total for the month that we have to work with when it comes to our budget. So we have $4,100 to budget everything this month. And the income right here will be $4,100. So whatever you calculate here, it will add here and then show here. And this should look familiar. If you have our monthly budget sheet, this is exactly how this looks. So when you finish calculating, all you have to do is write the budget amount here, and then when you're done, come back and then add it here. But more about that later. Once you're done, I always suggest that you look at your calendar. Let me see if I have a calendar. I don't have a calendar here. Oops. You look at a calendar and you, sorry about that, and you write down all your income on a date. Like if you get paid on the 5th, you write down, you know, on the 5th you will get paid. Let's say paycheck number 1 will be on the 5th, paycheck number 2 will be another day. And then write down all your bills. And the reason you need to use a calendar is so you can see everything. When you get paid, when you need to pay your bills. You're going to go here and then write down the due dates for your bills. So on the 15th, let's say, this is just an example, your mortgage is due and you're going to budget or rent, whichever, will be $1,100. So you can see the expenses here are already changing. And then on the 1st of the month, it will be Hulu. I'm just guessing. I don't know your Hulu, which is $6. And so on. So your monthly budgeting bills. So things that come out automatically, you put in this column here, and it will start automatically adding here. Next will be other expenses such as groceries, gas, personal care, household. You can just click here. And then for groceries for the month, you want to say 400. I'm just guessing. For gas, it's going to be 200. For personal care, it's going to be 25. For household items, it will be 100. So as you can see, the expenses here are changing. So whatever you add here in your budget, it will show up on this column here, which makes it super easy. So then, back up again here. You will write down everything after you're done, everything here that is showing on this part right here, which will make it easier for you to handle. So next you will go and do savings. So for the emergency fund, you're going to have $50. For the slush, let's say 60, I don't know, just guessing. And again, it will change here. And if you're doing cash envelopes, you will budget. Let's say if you're gonna do $300 instead of, you're gonna do an extra $100 or $200 in cash envelope because you're doing something else online. I'm just guessing. And then you want to do fun, which is $60, and kits will be $40 for your cash envelope. If you're doing the cash envelope, it will show up in here too. So then you have 18. So anyway, the whole point is to make sure that you have everything covered here. And as you can see, this is your budget income, and it will start subtracting. So you still have $1,800 to play with. After you're done here, you're going to go to Paycheck 1. And Paycheck 1's name will be here already. The budget amount will be already set here. And again, this area right here will calculate itself once you start adding expenses. So when you're budgeting for Paycheck, for my Paycheck will be Paycheck for Joyce, you're going to look at the calendar and you're going to see, okay, Joyce gets paid on the 1st. So you're going to look at the calendar, well, whatever you decide my Paycheck is going to cover, which will be, let's say, the electric bill. $100 that we have budgeted. I'm just guessing, and we paid $89. And here you're just gonna look at that calendar, and you're gonna add. Let's say we're gonna take in that Paycheck. We're going to pull out grocery. We're gonna put $200. And for the emergency fund, we decided we're just gonna take $25 on this Paycheck. We're going to budget $25, and we're actually going to take $25. And in here, we did use the $200. I'm just want to put numbers just so you guys can see it. And then here for groceries, I pulled $50. And then I did get paid. I got paid $1,000. Let's just say that. So as you can see, everything is tallying up here. So your Paycheck 1, which is the Joyce Paycheck, once you start budgeting for it, like you start budgeting that paycheck, it will work itself out right here. So you can keep track of your spending here. The second page will be SAC number 1 paycheck that says $1,500. SAC actually got paid $1,550. Let's just say. Again, he's going to pay the Amazon credit card, which is $50. For grocery, he decides we're going to use $100, and for gas, he used $100. For his slush, he decides he's going to do 20, whatever it was budgeted. So for here, Amazon, he paid actually an extra, so he paid $50. And $100 in groceries, and he used, actually on the paycheck he ended up using $90. And then for slush he did $15. And in here for fun, he decided he was going to pull that amount of $60 here. I mean, you can have more on the camera. I'm just showing you this, and I want to make this real quick. And then he pulled out $60. And then when he come out his $60, and again, it will show up here. And then for paycheck number 3, the same thing. SAC got paid $1,600. That's what it actually was. And then he did life insurance, which was $50, and car payment was $300, and then he decided he paid $300, and then $50 here, and so on, so on, so on. So then the same thing, if you keep adding it to here, it will show up here. So this is an example. I'm not going to go over everything, but once you have everything filled out, you have everything budgeted, you can come back to the first page and you can see that whatever you have done on each sheet, it's going to calculate right here. And it's going to give you a total here and here. Alright, sorry about that. I had to stop the recording for a second because the formula did not work at all. But anyway, once you have filled out you have budget each paycheck, you come here and all this should be filled out for you. And now if this looks familiar, it's because if you have our budget binder, it is kind of similar right here. So remember, income is green, expenses is red, savings is green, and the envelopes is this color right here. And here, you will see that this right here should match the monthly budget one. But if you're doing a paycheck to paycheck and you have our binder, you can use right here. This right here looks very similar to the spreadsheets right here. So for paycheck 1, if you're doing paycheck 1, this number right here should go here. Everything should be, you should name it Joyce, the income, what's budgeted, and actual income, and everything. So instead of doing this manually, you're using the spreadsheet to calculate it for you. And if you don't want to use the spreadsheet, that is fine. We do it all the time. I love it. I love writing my budgets down. It makes it more real, and I can see where my money is going. And here, it's the same thing. So remember, saving is green, saving is green. So all this right here. So then you'll print the sheets again and do it again and do it again. This is what we use to help us out when we are doing budget. And I hope it helps you out. It will help you if you keep doing it, if you keep using it. And it's okay to make mistakes. Just don't give up. You will stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you have any questions, let me know. I will help you out. I hope this tutorial helps you with mistakes and all. You have a good day. Bye-bye.